Greg Pool here with Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We're out here at the edge of the pro range at the New Breed Loophole ASA Appling, Georgia event. We're here with Kaylee. How did Kaylee shoot this weekend?
I struggled the first day. I did not shoot as well as I wanted to, but I did come back the second day, and that's all that matters.
Excellent. So where did you end up for score for the weekend?
For the weekend, I am 11 down.
Okay.
I shot 7 down the first day and 4 down today.
All right. And so obviously you made the shoot down, and you've been in these before.
Yes.
So what is your strategy coming into this as far as, because you have been in these, you've won these. How does your strategy differ coming in the fifth spot?
Usually my strategy is to play it safe, sort of like.
Okay.
But with me being in the fifth spot, I practically have nothing to lose.
Right.
So pretty much going to be a little risky on my shots.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, great shooting this weekend, and we look forward to watching you in the shoot down later today.
Thank you.
We're going to get your fellow competitors in here. Cara. Here we go. Here she is. How are you?
I'm here. I'm
You're
good.
here.
How are you?
You made it.
I'm here.
All right. Talk to us a little bit about your weekend, how you shot, where you're at, and all that kind of good stuff.
Well, it wasn't my best weekend, so.
Okay.
But you know what? I managed him to keep him in the 10 ring, and our group today had a lone 2 12s between the 4 of us. So they
All
were
right.
definitely hard to come by, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be above 10 down.
There you
at
go.
8 down. So we'll
Excellent.
roll with that.
Okay, and so obviously you have won many an event. You've been in many a shoot down.
Mm-hmm.
So talk with us a little bit about your strategy coming into this shoot down today.
Well, you know, obviously it's going to be hard to catch 4 up where the 2 ladies are at, but, you know, nothing is ever unattainable.
Right.
So I'm just going to go out there, play my game, make good shots, and hopefully land some 12s and see what happens.
Okay. Are you going to be gunning for the lead, or are you going to be kind of managing the middle to see if you can snatch the podium, or what's your
Well,
strategy there?
You definitely want to get on the podium any chance you can. So, you know, I'm not going to be too aggressive.
Okay.
You know, I'm sitting 4th, but you got to watch the lay of the land and figure out when to make that move and when not to, and how it's laid out. You know,
Right.
starting in the 4th spot, I could be starting on the 20-yard target. You know, you just
Sure.
don't know, or I could be starting on a 50-yard bomb. So that all comes into effect too.
Excellent. All right. Well, great shooting today.
Thank
I
you.
know obviously it wasn't where you wanted to come in, but
It's okay.
you're in the show.
I'm in the dance.
And you never know what can happen when you
That's
get there. So
That's right.
we'll look forward to seeing you later today.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Christine, here we go again.
Good.
Christine Harrison, everybody. Obviously, you made the shoot down because we're here talking about it. Talk with us a little bit about your round today and your thoughts on making it to the shoot down here in Appling.
I'm so happy. I mean, just to make it to the top 5, to go to the shoot down is really awesome.
Right.
I thought today was really tough.
Right.
We shot the first half of the range was flat and wooded, and then we made a turn, and all of a sudden we started shooting uphill, and we
Right.
all kind of just started blowing out of the top. I mean, I was really overjudging, so I
Right.
started to ate myself to death, and
Okay.
so that was kind of a bummer.
So
but
where did you end up score-wise?
score is I'm 6 down for the weekend.
Okay, and there's 2 ladies tied it for first, and they are
That's
where?
right.
4 up?
I believe they're 4 up.
I believe they're 4 up. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your strategy overall? Seeing where you are, I just talked to Cara, obviously. So what's your strategy? Are you going to try to gun to catch the 2 ladies
I need
in the
12s.
lead? Okay.
That's all there is to it. I need 12s.
All right.
Yeah, to make any moves, and I'm gonna have to need someone to shoot a 5 or an 8 or something. I can only manage my own game, but I'm
Absolutely.
gonna try to hit those 12s. for sure.
Absolutely. And so is this your first shoot down, or have you been in some shoot downs before?
No, I made almost all of them last year.
Nice.
And this is my first one though this season.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Mhm.
So going into the last few targets of the day, kind of knowing what you were just talking about, the course was kind of getting difficult, and things were kind of starting to get you guys as far as the uphills and whatnot. At what point did you decide that course management was was going to get you into the shoot down today?
Oh, I always knew that. I mean,
All right.
you just know.
Sure.
I mean, I just try not to get negative. I knew I didn't know what my score was. I wasn't
Right.
the scorekeeper, and I wasn't keeping track. So I tried to just keep my mind off of score and off
Sure.
of those 8s, and instead just think about, am I shooting it for what I think it is, and am I
Right.
making good shots?
Excellent.
And when it doesn't go where I think it should, do I know why? And that was
Right.
it. So I was just taking it one shot at a time.
Very good. Well, great shooting this weekend, and we look forward to seeing the shoot down here in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's talk with Sharon Carpenter, everybody. Look who she is. She brought me a water. That's the kind of gal Sharon Carpenter is. She's a sharer. Just kidding. That's your water. You can have it.
You don't want this.
Well, look we're talking again.
I know.
And it's Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
And you're still and you still have some arching to do.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations. Talk to
Thank
us a
you.
little bit about your round today and where you're at.
It was definitely tougher today. They didn't give me or us a couple gimmies like they did yesterday.
Right.
So it was a tougher course. I basically aimed in the 10 all day, and if I got lucky, they fell into a couple 12s for me.
Okay, excellent. And so did you find yourself making any big mistakes today, or did your kind of center 10 and fall into them, did that strategy prevent any potential mishaps?
The only couple ones that I had today were the uphill. I have a really hard time
Right.
with the uphill. I'll tend to push sometimes, so I had actually both my 8s were out the top on
Okay.
the uphill shots.
Right.
So that was my only 8s today.
Okay, so you and Emily Vayner are obviously tied at 4 up. The other ladies are, about 10 points behind you. So talk to us a little bit about your strategy coming into this one. You've obviously won lots of tournaments. You've been on lots of shoot downs. But talk with us a little bit about your strategy as it applies to this one, being tied with Emily and having the other competitors. I don't want to call it an insurmountable lead, of course,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty good little cushion there. So what's your strategy going into the shoot down today?
Basically, like you said, me and Emily are tied, so I'm kind of gonna try and watch and see what she's doing, but I'm gonna try and play it safe and stay in the 10 and let the other girls try and chase us. That's the best way, in my heart, to do it.
Excellent. All right. Well, great shooting this weekend, and we look forward to seeing you in the shoot down later today.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Emily Vayner, everybody. Look at that. Emily Vayner and her cute little plaid rubber booties.
It didn't even rain.
Where did you? Well, you made it rain today.
What?
That's right. That's how we do, playa. Where'd you pick up them slick little kicks?
Don't tell my secrets. Then
Well,
everybody would have
proprietary secret.
Yeah.
Emily Vayner is not going to give up the boots.
They're so awesome.
I was about to say the boots, but
Yeah.
I was going to go Pirates of the Caribbean there and talk about booty. You did great this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We talked yesterday, and you said you were on cruising right on into a tie for first.
Yes.
So did you cruise again today into another tie for the lead?
Did.
Good for
I
you.
did, yeah.
Excellent. So talk to us a little bit about it.
I just pretty much played the same game I did yesterday. Aimed at them, and some hit, some didn't. Some went over, and then right at the end there, I had I think 6 targets to go, and I misjudged one by quite a few yards and missed low.
Which one was that?
It was an antelope.
Okay.
It was 38-yard target, and I actually shot it for 34. And I
Okay.
was a lucky, it dropped.
Okay.
And then after that, I kind of added a little bit of my sight every time, and I missed 2 more high. So.
Okay. So talk with us a little bit about some of your some of the ladies we just talked to. You might have heard them. They were talking about the uphill, kind of starting to give them some fits. So my question for you is, you shoot Reading, you shoot a lot of other, you shoot other things where uphill is more prevalent. Did you find that was an advantage for you, or did the uphill kind of give you some issues as well?
Truthfully, I just switched to a thumb release at Lancaster this year. And
Okay.
So I've never shot one uphill. So that was an experience. I've always shot
How'd that work
back
out?
tension. It was a little slower today. It wasn't as easy as a shot as yesterday was.
Well, shooting uphill makes that draw length feel just a little bit longer and kind of does that.
I'm looking forward to practicing before Reading now on some angles.
Excellent. So you're tied with Sharon Carpenter. You two ladies have about a 10-point cushion behind you. So you've been in shoot downs before, obviously. So does having that cushion change your strategy at all? And does being tied with Sharon, how does that change how you're going to strategically shoot this shoot down event?
It always depends on what target I start on.
Okay.
I normally kind of shoot and just get a feel for my numbers.
Okay.
And then kind of pick if I'm going to need to be aggressive, which one I'm going to have to aim at a 14 or a 12.
All right.
And then just watch the scores, and if I have to, I have to. If not, then just keep on coasting.
Just keep on coast. You're just
Yep.
going to coast right onto the podium.
I'm going to try.
There you go. All right. Well, great shooting this
Thank
weekend.
you.
I'm proud of you, and we look forward to watching you here in
Thank
just a
you.
little bit.
Thank
All
you.
right. Bye.
All right.